Hi everybody, this is the Math 31 integration review, and this is question 1F. When I first look at this here, the first thing I'm going to do here is going to change the structure of it a little bit. I'm going to pull that -5 out. It's a constant. It's really not doing much of anything here, okay? I mean, I would just multiply, I would take the antiderivative and multiply the constant through either first or last. So I'm going to just take that out. And so then what I'm left with is 1 over x plus 2 dx. Now, if I make that x plus 2 to the -1 and then try to follow the regular rules for anti-differentiation, I run into that weird problem where I increase the exponent by 1 from -1 to 0 and then divide by 0, which is undefined. So that doesn't make a whole lot of sense here. But if I just stop and think about this, you should recognize this pattern, okay, this 1 over the function x plus 2, and that should ring a bell, make you realize, oh, that is the natural log of x plus 2. And then with a plus c at the end here. And that's great. That's wonderful. That's not enough here because we got to pay really close attention here. When you take a look at this function right here, the domain of this function is that x cannot equal, okay, x cannot equal -2 when you look at the integrand, okay, of this question. When you look here, though, it's a little bit more complicated. The domain of this function is x has got to be greater than -2, not even, well, it can't be equal to, but it's got to be greater than. So I'm running into a little bit of a problem here in terms of the domain. In order to make this work, what we do here is we're going to put absolute values around that. Okay, I'm still going to run into a problem at -2, because if x is -2, then this is 0, and we don't have an answer for the log of 0. But that's okay, because the original integration question here also had that problem. But this function right here does allow for values of x less than -2. Okay, and if you have the logarithm there and you just put those parentheses around it, that doesn't, at least not with real values. So you need to plug the absolute values in there to make that more general.